All right, well, we have another update for you today. We're in what's called the storyboarding phase, and that's basically a fancy word for saying that we're playing around with pencils and drawing pretty pictures. And thankfully, Sinead is an awful lot better at drawing pretty pictures than I am. This, by the way, just in all seriousness, is a pretty important part of the process, and it's how we design the animations. It's no good paying an animator to sit there and figure out ideas. You sit down and figure out the ideas in advance and then sit down with the animator. And this is the quality of my drawing. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's the standard to which I draw, and you can see quite clearly there the reason why I'm not doing the storyboarding, because this is the standard to which Sinead works. And you'll remember Sinead from being a member of the crew while we were overseas filming. Now, Sinead, where in the world did you learn to draw like that?
That is a good question. As with everything, it's practice. Practice, practice, practice. That's all it is.
Fair enough. And so what's the idea here?
Well, the idea overall for our animation and our storyboards, therefore, is that we're going to have a little cute character who is going to be pushed around, and he's going to depict sort of the mathematics and the ideas that goes on behind the 50 to 1 project.
Pretty much, and so the idea basically is that the animation is going to keep the viewer engaged as we go through what can at times become a fairly technical subject. At risk of bogging down, if I was just sitting there explaining it to the viewer, most people would quite frankly get bored and fall asleep. So we have this little guy that we're designing and creating at the moment who goes through a bunch of fun stuff, and that's what helps to keep it interesting and keep people watching all the way through to the end of the video. So that's where we're at. From here, we'll move into some more studio filming and then the actual animation and sound effects and so forth itself. But we'll have more updates for you as we go along, and we'll continue through the process. Thanks, Sinead. We'll see you next time.